We have here verse 24 of the 10th chapter of the Gospel of John. Jesus is teaching in the temple courts, Solomon's porch actually is the way it's set forth here. He's teaching at the time of the Feast of Dedication, which goes back to the Maccabean Revolt in the year 165 or so. And he's, of course, once again precipitating something of a controversy among those who are hearing him, so much so that those who are generally denominated by John as the Jewish leaders, the Jewish brass, if you will, are now beginning to demand some kind of statement from Jesus, some sort of self-declaration. And so we have this interesting statement here. It begins with ekuklosan. Ekuklosan is from kukloo. It's a contract verb. It means to encircle. It actually comes from the Greek word for circle. It implies a little bit of hostility, a little bit of pressure. And so they encircled him is the idea. Therefore, auton, the direct object of this verb. So they encircled him, namely, hoi udaioi, the Jews, the subject of the verb, encircled him, came around him. Kai, the connective, elegon, from lego, I say, this is the third person plural, imperfect active indicative, implying a kind of ongoing insistence, and they were saying, auto, to him, the dative, singular, masculine, haos pota. This is a kind of idiomatic idea for saying how long, literally until when, or when is this going to end, how long, and then very interesting idiom, tain, the sukain, hemon, the soul of us. So it's a notion of the life of us or the soul of us, and then iras. This is from iro, I take up, I take away. Second person singular, present active indicative. So the question is, how long are you going to take away our soul? Which was an idiomatic way of saying, how long are you going to keep us in suspense? How long are you going to keep hiding the ball, as it were? Question mark at the end of it. And then this particular question, the word for if, usually used with the indicative as it is here, if su, added for emphasis, if you, so it's the second person nominative pronoun, if you, pronounced the same as the earlier, but this, of course, is the second person singular present active indicative of a me, I am. So if you are, ho, the Christos. And now they're putting the question to him directly, are you the Christ? Are you the Messiah? Are you the one who was anticipated all through the Old Covenant era? And if so, then they say, epe. Epe is from lego, I say. This is the imperative, the aorist imperative, second person singular. Aorist imperative of the word lego, I say. So say, amen, to us. The dative plural of the first person pronoun, say to us, parasia. Parasia is actually a noun. But it's used ordinarily in a sense of an adjective, really. So say to us, this is the dative, you might call it the dative of reference, kind of descriptive word, say to us in an open sort of way. So the noun means the open, the outdoors, if you will, the kind of open area, but say it to us in an open kind of way. Quit being so cagey about it, quit making it so difficult for us to fathom exactly what you're saying about it as. Just say it, yes or no, are you the Messiah? That's really the force of the question that's being put to Jesus here.